So this is going to be a reading for my Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for August 20th to the 22nd. Keep in mind, with this being general, you only want to take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a beat whenever we upload. And yeah, any information you need to book, check out my pick a card channel. All that stuff will be below. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. So the first card, this is going to represent you and your present situation. Okay, so we have the Princess of Swords. So some of you could be really overthinking during this time frame. What I will say is, Aries, take a chill pill. This could be like overcomplicating ideas and, just completely denying yourself the chance to explore certain business ideas or certain moves that you want to make out of like fear or pessimism. This could be, wanting to assume the worst case scenario before the best. And in some cases, that is kind of beneficial if you are trying to find ways to tweak flaws in what you're trying to do, especially business wise when we're talking about it. But for some of you, this is so much so to a point where you're like just making irrational reasons for why you don't want to like pursue or explore something here. For others of you, this is more so like romantic wise. Some of you could be like overly stressing things with a particular person and like just having so many different questions and needing understanding, and you could be just wanting to like shut down because of that. Okay, clarifying that I do have the Chariot. This could be with a Cancer individual. Air sign, really doesn't matter the sign, but you could be just really wanting to focus your energy on the things that get you paid and that get you further in life with the Chariot. Some of you may even have like a particular goal to like get a new vehicle or to achieve a particular thing by a certain time. Okay. Some of you could also be keeping tabs on someone's like social media page. That's like an ex. You could be realizing that this person is like either fronting for Instagram, where they're acting as if like their life is way better than it really is, or they could be like in the process of moving forward. You could be like seeing some things that kind of aggravate you. Now, when it comes to positive things that may come up during this time frame, I do have the Eight of Cups. So where you guys walked away from something that's unfulfilling, you guys are actually going to be seeing that things are a lot greener on the other side. And also with this Eight of Cups, you guys are getting the urge during this time frame to really walk away from something you've been unfulfilled by for a long period of time. This is something that you guys have just been kind of sitting in the I'm unfulfilled, but I'm just going to wait for this to magically turn better phase for a minute. And like something could be triggering you to be like, you know what? F this. I really am emotionally like disconnected from this situation and I just don't want to be bothered. And this is in a positive sense. This is you guys being able to move on from it peacefully, like be able to exit from it peacefully. Because this Eight of Cups isn't like chaotic Eight of Cups. This is like, I'm just moving forward. I'm just sailing in a different direction. And it may have taken you some time, but you're doing it. Now, when it comes to what I see for the challenges that may come up, I have the Knight of Discs in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the challenge may be something that you guys may have been trying to rebuild, restructure a relationship. You could be just giving up, or, this person's kind of giving up and it's like, well, what is the point of me even being in this? Why did this person waste my time? If you basically were in the process of giving up on this. And some of you may feel kind of defeated in just completely giving up on a long-term investment, because the Knight of Pentacles is a long-term investment. This is not just a couple of months. This is years that are invested for some of you, okay? And for some of you, it could be like a good year and a couple months, but this is a long-term investment of your energy and a lot that's given to a situation. So The challenge may be like being content with the fact that you are basically leaving that cycle closed, and it is going to be a process to be like, you know what? I'm not going to give my energy to that ever again. For some of you, you don't have like the patience level when it comes to the money that you're trying to attract to come in. You could be kind of getting aggravated with that. Or some of you are just feeling like you don't have the patience, or you're not in a position to be patient for like money opportunities to come in. And that could be frustrating as well. Now, looking at this next card, this is going to represent the advice. And with the Princess of Wands in reverse, this is making sure you don't slip yourself into burnout. So if you find yourself one day really needing to take a break, take that break. If you overexhaust yourself, if you over give yourself to things to a point where you're like, just don't have no energy left for yourself, you're going to cause yourself to go into a burnout, period. And then with the Princess of Wands as well, this is knowing what to give your energy to and staying away from people who seemingly don't have like a plan in terms of them trying to pursue you and things like that. Yeah, and also where you just don't feel like you're being supported, or a relationship's kind of stunning your creativity. You don't need to be worried about whether or not that relationship you don't need to be worried about this relationship, period. Okay, because some of you have been really stunted energy wise and also creatively by being in a particular relationship with someone or giving them just your time. Now, last card, this is going to be the future for you. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So some of you could be turning down a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo who's very inconsistent. It's like they've been in and out of your life anyways, but during this time frame, they could just be like nowhere to be found. And this is you guys refocusing on other things. Career-wise, you guys could have a lot going on, where there's a lot of work you have to catch up on, or just a lot of things you're trying to get done. And like I said, make sure you guys are not burning yourself out. But some of you could also be internalizing like a one-night stand situation, and like it's driving you nuts. But these are some of the things that I do see. I hope that I did put things in perspective. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out the description below for a personal and my pick a card channel so you can subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.